My name is Ethan Shaw, and I'm the second child in the family. My older brother passed the civil service exam and made something of himself, while I... Uncle Walter, Mr. Carter. The shipment's here. And me. Because my grades were bad back then, I dropped out early and spent 9 years as a delivery driver, helping keep this family afloat.
Ethan, you're really fast. Start unloading.
Okay.
Ethan, other drivers only make 3 trips a day. You make 5 a day and even help unload. Don't wear yourself out.
Uncle Warren, it's the last day. Once I settle up today, my parents' 2 mortgages in the city. Tomorrow, I won't have to push myself so hard.
Those 2 mortgages of yours are almost $1 million, right? You finally made it through.
Mom asked to come home today to split up the houses. I'm not greedy. The small place is fine for me. Give the big one to my brother as his wedding home. For 9 years, not a day changed. Good days will come eventually.
River A861EX.
Mom, Dad.
Come here, Jay.
Thanks, Mom.
Mom, Dad. I'm back. I've paid off the mortgage.
Little Chen. Good, you're back. Sign this now.
Mom. What is this supposed to mean?
Your brother passed the civil service exam last year, about to get promoted, and now getting married. Her family cares about a good match, so your father and I talked it over. We'll put both apartments under your brother's name for now. Once he's doing well, he'll help you too. Same difference.
That's right. You're just a delivery guy. You're not even half the man your brother is. Giving you a house. What's the point? So...
I've worked my ass off paying the mortgage for 9 years. More than 1.2 million in total, and in the end, both houses go to my brother. What about me? What am I, then?
Why are you yelling? It's not like I left you nothing. Come on, come on. This old farmhouse and that madman are both yours. That should do it, right?
Uncle. Mom, Dad. I gave you every penny of my paycheck every month. Why do you treat Uncle like a dog?
You know your uncle's crazy. What if he runs out and bites someone?
No matter what, he's still my uncle, your own brother.
That's enough, Vincent. Is that any way to talk to Mom? She's only thinking of me. I'm a civil servant now. I'm about to get promoted. If people found out I have a crazy uncle like that, wouldn't that be a stain on my life?
A stain? That's why you dumped Uncle on me.
Don't you still have this old house? Besides, your uncle gets a disability allowance every month. You're not losing out.
I won't take that loss. Dad. Since we were kids, you've always favored my brother. I never said a word. But these 2 apartments. I've spent the last 9 years working to the bone, paying off the mortgage, risking my life. And in the end, you give me nothing but a rundown house in the countryside. And this crazy uncle.
How can that be the same? Your brother is a pride of this family. Of course I have to put him first in everything. Besides, if you'd studied harder back then and turned out as successful as your brother, would I really have refused to give you a house?
Not study. You think I didn't want to study, back then? You said the family was strapped. So I gave my chance to study to my older brother. My uncle hadn't gone mad yet back then. He couldn't bear to see me drop out. So he gave you $100,000. A full $100,000. But you won't give me a single cent to let me go to school. Mom, Dad. Am I even your real son?
Shut up. I'm telling you, Zachary Stone, you'll sign this agreement today, whether you want to or not. We can't let you ruin your brother's future. And you're signing the support agreement too.
So that's it. You had it planned out from the start. Okay. Then I'll sign one more agreement. One more won't make a difference anyway.
You.
Zhao Chen, have you lost your mind? You want to cut ties with us?
I gave my life to raise you for 9 years. Since you won't accept me as your son today, we end this completely, once and for all. Today, I'm cutting ties with your whole family.
Zhao Chen, Mom and Dad didn't give you the houses. Do you have to cut us off over that? Besides, Mom and Dad only did it for me, so it'd be easier for me get married and have a better future. Can you stop being selfish?
Who's selfish? You know that. You're getting married, so Mom and Dad gave you both houses. But I'm 28 too, just because I'm not successful. Does that mean I don't deserve a house? Am I not fit to get married?
Son, Mom never said you couldn't get married. Isn't the old house in the countryside pretty nice? Fix it up and it can be your wedding house.
I don't want it.
Just sign it now. Once you sign.
If don't want to take care of Uncle, I will. From now on. No matter what happens to me and my uncle. Nothing to do with you.
How did I raise such a selfish, ungrateful brat? Just because I won't give you a share of the house. You want to cut ties with us? Fine. I'll grant your wish. Here. Take that lunatic and get out of here right now. And don't ever come back to this house.
Uncle.
Don't come over here.
Uncle. It's me, Uncle. I'm Ethan. You've suffered all these years. I'm taking you out of here. Hey, Uncle, easy.
I'm driving.
Hang on, I'll take you for a ride.
Ethan. You're Ethan? A drive. I love going for a drive. Let's go for a drive.
Uncle. Wow, you bought a new car, Uncle.
How is it? Just got this Audi.
Wow. Uncle. This car looks amazing.
Come on, get in. Your uncle will take you for a ride.
Hey.
Hello, everyone.
Oh. Hey, Uncle. Come back, come back. It's dangerous outside. Uncle. This is the place I rented. It's a bit shabby. From now on, we'll squeeze in together.
Fish. There are fish.
Uncle. How long has it been since you washed these clothes? Qingbei University. Uncle. You actually graduated from Qingbei University. You used to be doing so well. How did you end up going crazy? Hey, Uncle. You can't drink that water.
Don't drink it.
That's water from the fish tank.
You can't drink that.
You must be thirsty. I'll pour you some. Uncle. 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 Hey, Uncle. Uncle. You can't drink that water.
Let me have one more sip.
Uncle, don't drink that water. You want some water? I'll pour you some. Uncle,
How long since you bathed?
you stink. Cut it out. Uncle, stay in the truck. Don't run around. Unloading the goods. I'll be right back. Then I'll take you to get something good to eat.
Something good to eat. Let's go get something good to eat.
Boss Walter.
Hey, Zach. How come you brought someone with you today?
Oh, my uncle. Something came up with him. He has no wife or kids, so I'm the only one who can look after him. I can't just leave him home alone. I wouldn't feel right about it. From now on, I'll take him with me to work.
You're a good guy. Oh, your uncle really does have that rich man look. Like 10 years ago, he was the richest man in our city.
Oh, come on. If my uncle were the richest man, would I still be delivering goods?
You've got a point. All right, unload the goods.
Okay.
Come on, little Zach.
Thanks, Boss Walter. Uncle. Uncle. Wang, did you see my uncle?
No, I didn't see him get off.
Uncle. Uncle.
Eat, idiot, eat. Hurry up and eat.
Uncle. What are you doing?
Hurry up and eat.
Uncle. What are you doing?
What else? Messing with the idiot. Yeah, come on, eat up, idiot.
You're the idiots. Your family's idiotic. Get out.
Don't argue with a psycho.
Let's go, bro. We're going.
Uncle. Don't eat that. Look at you. Your hands are all dirty.
You must be starving.
Come on. I'll take you to get something to eat. Uncle. Seriously, you. Back then. You were big boss driving luxury cars. I think. If you hadn't gone crazy, we might be living the good life by now.
Ethan, eat. Ethan, eat.
Okay. Let's go.
Son. Why didn't you answer when Mom called you?
Who let you in? I've signed the disownment agreement. I have nothing to do with you anymore. Get out.
We're family. Cutting ties? That doesn't count.
Fine. Then support agreement doesn't count either. Take him back with you.
No way. You promised you'd support him from now on.
Oh, stop wasting time talking to him. Zhao Chen, you haven't sent this month's pay. Your brother's getting married and needs a car. We're short on cash, so cover the rest.
Why should I pay for his wedding? I'm broke. Even if I had money, I'd save it for Uncle's treatment.
He's been crazy over 10 years. Why bother treating him? It's a waste of money. You might as well give it to your brother, so he can buy a better car. That would make whole family look good.
If we're buying a car, I'll pay for it. Why should I? In your eyes, am I an ATM? If Big Brother is your pride, that's successful too. Let him earn the money and buy it.
You all get out.
Oh, son.
Out!
Ow.
You!
On one hand, you say I'm worthless, and on the other, you want my money. You'd better hope I never make something of myself. Otherwise, I'll make you all regret it.
Son, if you won't give us the money, then give us back your uncle's disability benefit card. It's worth several hundred a month.
Get lost.
Son, if you won't give us the money, then give us back your uncle's disability benefit card. It's worth several hundred a month.
Get lost. Uncle. Come here. I wasn't yelling at you. Eat. Eat some more. I'll take you to the hospital this afternoon.
Eat up, Sean.
Doctor. Given my uncle's condition, can he still be treated? Hey, uncle. Don't fuss.
From the scans, the patient has severe post-traumatic stress disorder, not a congenital mental illness. But it's been left untreated for over 10 years. We can only manage this conservatively with imported medicine. Take him out more often. Let him see some new things. It might help stimulate his nerves.
Imported medicine? Then, how much would that cost?
The first course of treatment will be about $30,000, and he'll need at least 3 courses.
Uncle. How about? Let's stop the treatment. The doctor said 3 rounds would cost $90,000, and it might not even work. With that kind of money, we might as well eat something good. Don't you think?
Eat something good. Eat something good. What is it?
Uncle. Maybe I should just go out and find a job. My parents won't let me keep studying.
Don't silly. What job are you talking about? If your parents don't have the money, your uncle will pay for it. Remember this. Even if I have to sell everything I own, I'll put you through college.
Really, uncle?
Don't worry.
Great.
Zhao Chen, why did the car stop?
$51,000, not a cent more.
Your truck is pretty new.
But the thing is, it's still a truck.
Sold. Pay up. It took forever to scrape together $100 grand. And the first round of treatment already cost $30 grand. Uncle. You gotta get better soon.
Pee. I need to pee.
Uncle.
Uncle.
Uncle, you can't pee here. Let's go to the bathroom.
I'm peeing here. I gotta go. I can't hold it.
For the next half month, I take Uncle Joe with me everywhere. I bring him around new people. New things, too. The doctor said his case is very unusual. Even with medication, he'd still need a miracle. I don't really believe in miracles. But life has to go on. Ginger dumpling delivery has to go on. We have to keep going. What are you doing? Who let you in?
Son. We just came to see you. Your brother's getting married today. We came to ask if you want to come.
What does his wedding have to do with me? Give me back my key. You are not coming into my house again.
Here. Who want to come to this dump anyway? My wife. Go.
Go.
Uncle. Ignore them.
Time to take your medicine.
Where's my bank card? Mom, did you take my bank card, touch my money?
Son, your brother got married today. We still haven't covered the banquet, so I used the money first. If needed, your brother can pay later. We're family. Why keep score?
I'm hanging up now.
Hello? Why? Why? Why are you taking my money? That was the 100 grand I scraped together with blood, sweat, and tears. That was the money I saved to buy your medicine, Uncle.
Don't cry, Ethan. Don't cry. Don't cry, little Ethan. Sis. Use this money for the two boys' schooling. From high school to college, I'll cover the tuition. Don't let Ethan go to work. He's still so young.
That's so much money.
Uncle.
Ethan. Tomorrow, your uncle is going on a business trip to Capital City. I'm warning you, if you don't read it right, I'll come back and beat you.
Okay.
Study hard. I'm leaving.
Bye, Uncle. Mom, when can I go back to school?
Go back for what? With grades like yours, studying is pointless anyway. Your uncle's money is for your big brother's tutoring.
Yeah.
Uncle. I'll definitely get the money back. More than 10 years ago, they ruined my life. This time, I can't let them destroy your hope.
Zhao Chen isn't leaving. I'm not leaving. Zhao Chen isn't leaving.
Uncle. Be good. Stay home and wait for me. Don't run around.
Zhao Chen. Young Jingshan, was actually treated like a dog. And kept for all these years.
If you won't take care of Uncle, I will. From now on, no matter how my uncle and I end up living, it's none of your business. Don't worry, I'll take care of you in old age. You're idiots.
Get out, get out.
That was the 100 grand I scraped together with blood and sweat. That was the money I saved to buy your medicine, Uncle.
Zhao Chen. Why are you so foolish? Why are you so foolish? Hello. Jasper Young, come pick me up on the south side of town. Right away.
Don't mention it.
Yulian, your oldest son is really something. He landed a government job. I heard the bride's family are big-time business owners too.
Exactly. Xiaojie has always made things easy for us since he was little. Drink today. We have to enjoy ourselves.
Mom, give me back the money.
Zhao Chen, what are you doing here? Brother's getting married today. Stop yelling here.
Mom. 100 grand came from selling my car. I scraped everything together for Uncle's medical bills. You stole money from a madman? Are you even human?
How can you talk to your mother like that? We raised you, so what if we use your money to pay for your brother's wedding? Besides, your uncle's been crazy for over 10 years. His illness is a bottomless pit. Even if he gets cured, he's still a lunatic.
Zachary Don's money, treat it like mom borrowed it. I'll pay you back later. Seriously?
Later, always later. Can my uncle's illness wait till later? I don't care. If you don't give me the money today, then forget about this wedding.
You. Mr. Young.
Mr. Young, President Winston Young heard you were back and has contacted the company's top executives. He asked me to tell you during the years you were gone, under your name, Vast Ocean International has now expanded its market share across the whole country. You are still the company's largest shareholder. Your net worth is over 10 billion. He also said that as long as you come back, you can take over the company anytime.
Where is my nephew now?
We found that he is currently in a nearby hotel. His older brother is holding a wedding there.
Okay. Bring everyone and come with me. I, Jacob Youngmont, was raised like a dog for over 10 years. How dare they bully my own nephew? Today I'll make them watch real close. This mad dog they keep talking about. And how I take back all the humiliation of these past 10 years. Hello, boss. Zhao Chen. Wait for your uncle. All the unfairness you've suffered these years. Your uncle will make them pay it all back.
What's going on with the youngest son of the Zhao family? What kind of guy shows up at his own brother's wedding just to ask for money?
I already heard Yulian say her youngest son is useless and selfish compared to his older brother. They're like heaven and earth.
Mom, what happened?
Your brother kept demanding that 100,000 from me. He even flipped the table.
Zhao Chen, are you crazy? On my wedding day, why make a scene? Do you want the whole village to laugh at mom and dad?
Behind their backs? Then what about me and uncle? All these years. You've kept uncle a dog for over 10 years.
About this?
Not afraid people will shame you for it.
Shut your mouth. He's insane. If I hadn't locked him up, he'd have run off and died out there, and you're still spending money on his medicine? Why don't you just put him on a pedestal then? You ungrateful son.
Zhao Chen, don't you know your uncle is mentally ill? Throwing money at him is no different from pouring it down the drain. Besides, mom and dad just spent a little more money on me. Did you really have to make this into such a big deal? When are you going to grow up and stop being so selfish?
I'm selfish. I worked my ass off for this family for 9 years. And in the end, it was all for you. You got the perfect love and a good name. But what about me? I got nothing. I became the ungrateful son in your eyes. Tell me yourself, is that fair?
You ungrateful brat. Get out. Get out now.
You want me gone? Fine.
Give me the money.
Give me the money and I'll get out of here. I swear, you'll never find me again in this life.
You still dare ask me for money? I think you're obsessed with money. Where's security? Where the hell is security? Throw him out. Throw him out. Let go of me.
Mom, uncle is your own brother. He ruined me over 10 years ago, still wasn't enough, that money. It's uncle's only hope of getting better. Let go of me. Mom. Please. I'm begging you. Please. Please, just give me the money. Give me the money. It's the money that'll save my life. Mom.
Zane, haven't you embarrassed yourself enough? You got on your knees for a lunatic. Is a lunatic more important than your brother? More important than this family's dignity? I'm telling you. Even if you smash that open today, it won't help. No money. One life. Take it or leave it.
Why? Why exactly? Am I still your son or not? Do you really have to force me like this, even to death?
Then go die. So I don't have to look at him and get annoyed. What are you waiting for? Throw him out.
No. Give me the money.
What a disgrace.
Give me the money, Mom. Mom.
I'd like to see who dares touch him.
Uncle. Uncle.
Zhao Chen, get up.
Uncle.
You.
You're not crazy anymore.
Did you want me to stay crazy forever?
Of course not, Uncle. I just thought I'd only ever see you like that for the rest of my life.
Pathetic. You knelt to someone just for 100,000. Don't ever do that again. This money. Uncle doesn't need it. But what should be yours? You should get back.
Could this man be Yulian's crazy younger brother? He used to act completely nuts. How does he seem like a different person now?
Look at how impressive he is. No way he's really cured, right?
Jing Shan, how could you?
My dear sister. You don't seem too happy to see I'm not crazy anymore.
I'm not.
Not at all. For more than 10 years. You kept me tied up like a dog. I bet you and my brother-in-law never imagined that I, Jackson Young, would stand tall and talk to you like this.
So you're blaming us? Back then, if we hadn't taken you in, you'd probably be dead somewhere by now. Besides, you think you lived all those years on thin air? Wasn't it us who fed you and kept you alive?
That's nonsense. I was sending money home. Every month for more than 10 years. But I never thought. You treated Uncle like a dog. Uncle slept in a doghouse. And even ate from a dog bowl.
What kind of people are you? This is outrageous.
No way. Could Yulian's whole family really be that awful? He's her brother, after all, and they chained him up like a dog?
I don't think Zhao Chen is lying. When we visited Yulian's house before, we didn't see that madman. They locked him up.
Don't listen to his crap. Who chained him up with a dog leash? You little brat. I'm your own Andy. Are you really set on making me lose face in front of the family today?
Am I the one making you lose face? You did it yourself and you won't own up to it. You've been living off me for 9 years. That's not enough. Uncle is already recovered. So why no single apology?
You, Zane Cole, saying this here, do you have idea how embarrassed mom and dad are? When are you ever going to grow up?
Yeah, why even apologize? The bride's relatives will be here soon. Do you have to humiliate us?
Little Chen. Forget it. Some things an apology just won't fix. Today is your big brother's wedding day. Since I, your uncle, am no longer crazy, it's the perfect time to give you a big gift.
Uncle, you, Zachary Chun. Look at your uncle, then look at yourself. You're the stingiest one here. Kingston, if I remember right, before you lost your mind, you made a lot of money, didn't you? Today, the kid's getting married. As his great uncle, you can't show up empty-handed, right?
Yeah, uncle. After you went crazy, we checked your bank account and there wasn't a cent. Did you hide it somewhere?
Assistant Walter. Bring me what I told you to prepare. Take it out.
Kid's uncle, what is all this?
Weren't you asking me to give a wedding gift? Fine. Then today, I'll give a big one.
This.
Why is all this just transfer records?
They're even mortgage payment records. Yulian's family bought 2 apartments in the city. Over 1.2 million. Why was all of this paid back by second brother?
Uncle. How do you have all this?
If I didn't bring this out, you probably would have forgotten yourself. How you treated them back then. And how they treated you.
Uncle.
Ethan. I know it's hard to repay that debt. But these past few years have been enough.
Stop staring. This is our family business. Everyone look away.
Hey, Uncle, why are you bringing all this stuff out now?
For nothing much. I just want all our friends and family here to take a good look at how you've treated me. And how you've treated your own son.
Jasper, Ethan can make money. What's wrong with him doing more for this family? They're both your nephews. Why do you always take his side?
Yeah, helping out the family a little is only right, isn't it? We gave birth to him and raised him. So what's wrong with spending some of his money? The moment he was born, he owed us.
Old Joseph is not wrong about that. Those years when the eldest was in school, only the second one could make money. We're all family. Why keep scores so clearly?
Little Chester, listen to your uncle. Don't learn from your uncle. Why keep arguing with your own parents? Your parents' 2 apartments will be yours sooner or later.
What if I told you? Those 2 apartments were both given to my older brother.
What? No way. Both apartments went to the eldest son? Then what does that make the younger one?
That's more than favoritism. They're treating the younger son like an ATM.
Stop it. All of you, stop arguing. You all got too much time on your hands, huh? You little punk. You came here looking for trouble today. I'll beat you to death. Jasper Young, what are you doing? I'm disciplining my son. What's it to you? You.
Anything about little Chen is my business. Your mom and dad don't love you, so as his uncle, of course I'm going to stand up for him. You've already seen the bill. Now. Pay it back.
Pay it back? We're family. We owe him nothing. Why should we pay him back?
We don't owe him anything. 9 years. You had little Chen pay off 1.2 million in mortgage debt for you. Plus, you had him send you over 600,000 for living expenses. All that money. Did it all go to the dogs?
So the second son has spent nearly 2 million on this whole family over the years.
Who would have thought? Yulian's whole family looks so respectable. But behind closed doors, they're all a bunch of leeches.
Zhao Chen. Get uncle to stop talking and explain everything to everyone. Just say the money was to help the family, and it never had to be paid back.
Who said it didn't have to be paid back? Ever since we were kids, I've always given in to you. I didn't even get to eat meat once. All the school supplies at home were always the new ones you used. I had nothing. In the end, I even gave you my spot in school. The year I quit school to work. I was only 16. So this time, no matter what, I won't back down. This money, you have to pay it back.
You brat. And you dare ask us to pay you back? She's the one who gave birth to you and raised you. So what if she owes you? The day you were born, you owed us.
You worked to death for little money, and you're still nowhere near as promising as your brother. If you were like him, if you made something of yourself, would treat you like this?
He's promising. If I hadn't spent these 9 years working to support him, he would have starved to death. What does promising even mean to you? What does better than everyone else mean?
Fine. Fine, I get it. Stop arguing. Both Lily and the others are already at the door. The wedding's about to start.
Zhao Chen, get out right now. If you mess up your brother's big day today, I'll break your legs.
His stuff is what matters. What about me? Dad, Mom, when will you ever think about me for once?
No degree, no future. Compared to your brother, you're not even fit to carry his shoes. Think about you, so you can support us in our old age? Let me tell you, we have no money. Just this one life.
You never treated me like your son. I'm getting that money back. You.
How dare you?
Dad. Stop arguing with him. My wedding comes first. Zane, is this enough now? I'll pay back the money I owe you. Is that enough?
Take the IOU and get out. I never should have had a worthless son like you. Let's see what kind of mess you become without your brother backing you up.
Zane don't need anyone's help. I'll prove it to all of you. Without you, I can still make something of myself.
Zane. Shane. Shane, come back. This kid, I haven't even stood up for him yet. And he already left.
Quit causing a scene. If you continue, what does it look like? I've arranged a seat for you. Let's take our seats. Can't we sit down and enjoy?
That won't be necessary. A word of advice, if you treat me, Jackson Youngmount, like a dog, this isn't over. And one more thing. It's fine if you look down on Shane, but you never should have stepped on his shoulders to climb higher. Just wait. One day, you'll regret this.
President Young, shall we head back to the office? President Vincent is still waiting for you.
Tell Vincent. I'll go back in a couple of days. Right now. Nephew's matter comes first.
Let go of me. Mom. I'm begging you. Please, I'm begging you. Mom, please, I'm begging you.
You owed us the day you were born.
If you turned out like your brother and made something of yourself, would we treat you this way?
Uncle.
Instead of eating at a nice banquet, you came over here to eat this.
Uncle. Am I really that useless? You were there backing me up. But
All right. Let's not think about it. There's still a long road ahead. No matter what you decide, your uncle will always support you. I haven't had this in ages.
Uncle, now that you're better. If you don't mind, why not live with me from now on?
How could I ever mind you? I believe in you. One day, you'll be able to buy your own place. But if your uncle ends up staying here with you for the long haul, don't start finding your old...
Of course not, Uncle. You were good to me before. From now on, it's my turn to take care of you. But I don't even have a steady job right now.
Job's easy. Your uncle will find you one.
You'll find me one.
Don't underestimate me. Uncle's not crazy anymore. Back in the day, I was a boss. Finding you a job is nothing.
Yeah, that's true. Uncle, where did you get so many bodyguards today?
They were all actors I hired to put on a show. Eat your noodles.
With my uncle's help. I got into the biggest company in this city, Vast Ocean International.
You got hired?
Over there.
Even though I don't know how my uncle had the connections to get a high school dropout like me into a company this big, I knew. If I wanted a car and a home in the big city, and rise above the rest, delivering and unloading goods, wouldn't be enough.
You're new, right? I'm Forrest. I'll be your team leader. Come on. Pick one client from here. You have half a month to close the deal. If you don't land a single order in half a month, you're out. What? Successor? Old Young. You've been gone for over 10 years, just got back, and now you want to retire? Besides, didn't you say your nephew's family treated you like a dog for over 10 years? You're just letting that go?
I'm doing this for little Morning's sake. Otherwise, do you really think I would have let them off so easily?
Old Young. I think you should really rethink this retirement thing. Do you know how much you're worth now? A full 100 billion. Your nephew, even if he graduated from some top school, can he really handle a load this big?
To be honest with you, that kid doesn't even have a degree. He didn't even finish high school.
What?
He didn't even finish high school.
You're letting a kid who didn't even finish high school take over the company?
A nephew takes after his uncle. There's something there. He's no worse than I was back then. I've already placed him in sales to toughen him up, and I still haven't told him who I really am. Just wait. In less than half a year, I'll make both of you admit you were wrong.
I don't believe it.
Let's make a bet.
Bet on what?
I'm betting. The most important thing you two have.
Team Lead Woods. I just joined the company, still not familiar with the business.
Not familiar with the business? If you don't know the business, why are you in sales? Do what I say or get out. We don't keep dead weight here. Especially trash like you with no degree.
What gives you the right to call trash?
Oh, you got an attitude now? Let me tell you, the sales department will chew you up and spit you out. No results. Means you're trash. Got it? Pick now. Team Leland, I don't think you handed that order to the kid just to pass it off. You've clearly made up your mind not to keep him. No experience, no degree, a loser like that. You think I'd let him stay on my team and freeload? No way.
I've chosen. I'll take this one.
Good. Look, which deal did you pick?
It's the New Ocean Group. I checked it out. The advance payment alone is several million. I want to give it a shot. What are you laughing at?
Kid, you hit the jackpot. This deal. Our sales department spent 3 months on it and couldn't close. Even Director Victor stepped in and couldn't lock it down. Kid, just wait to die.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Just because you can't do it, doesn't mean I can't.
Kid, stop daydreaming. Take my advice and stop wasting your time. In these last 15 days of your internship, just be good and do the grunt work for us. That's right, you, go downstairs now. Buy a cup of coffee for our team.
Why should I?
Why? Because I'm your team leader. I want you to do whatever I say. Got a problem? Then get out.
You're going too far.
So what if I am? Kid, if you don't get how the workplace works, and one day you become my boss, then you can mess with me too. Right now, this instant, go downstairs and buy us some coffee. Got it?
For the next 2 weeks. I'll willingly be everyone's errand boy.
Ethan Zhao, go. Go downstairs and grab my package.
Liam Lin was right. That's how the workplace works. If you want to stay, you have to swallow your pride.
Zhao Chen, go get my takeout for me.
To hold on to this big chance in my life, I started working day and night. I dug through materials, got familiar with the business. And for half of each day, I ran errands for coworkers, without a word of complaint. And the other half of the time, I'm handling this new business from Osinteed Group. But for a full 14 days, I've seen President River 14 times. President River, wait. President River, hear me out. Our project is solid. This project is in...
This gentleman. Come, but
The chairman of New Ocean Group has never even said a word to me. Mr. River. I finally understand why mom and dad favored my older brother. Because it's really hard to rise above the rest. Mr. River, I brought you breakfast. Please hear me out.
All right, sir.
Mr. River, our company.
Get out, get out.
Plum, tell Mr. River I only need 5 minutes.
Sorry, Mr. River won't see you.
See?
Dawnvale, you're still calling? Still not awake from your daydream? Today's the last day. Stop wasting your time. We're hungry. Go to the restaurant downstairs. Get us a few meals to go.
I'm busy. Go yourself. You said it's the last day. Either I'll sign off on the order and stay, or I'll get the hell out myself. But You better hope I don't make it.
This brat. His temper's gotten worse. He clings to people all day like glue and still wants results. Keep dreaming. Remember this. Tomorrow, don't come to work.
Old Young. This is the last day. Can your nephew do it or not?
That guy named River. Even I couldn't handle him in person. Back then, we'll get rich together. Only old Yang can handle him. If his nephew can lock down the contract today, then my bet from before gets paid out early.
Seventh brother. That's what you said. He's out.
President River. I brought you an umbrella. President River. I brought you an umbrella.
Why are you here again? You follow me around all day like a lapdog. Is that worth it?
President River, please give me one chance. I only need 5 minutes.
I don't have time to listen to you. Even if your company's vice president thanks came, I wouldn't bother with him, let alone a tiny salesperson like you. I'll take the umbrella. Hurry and leave.
President River,
President River, car broke down. We can't make it for now.
Then hurry up and get a cab. If this industrial park project falls through, the billions we already put in will go down the drain.
Stop. Mr. River, please hear me out.
I said I don't want to hear it. Leave now. Mr. River, it's rush hour. We can't get a cab. Even ride-hailing has a wait. Then what do? Hurry up and figure something out.
Driver. Stop the car.
Kid, are you trying to get yourself killed?
Driver. $1,000. Help me pick someone up. Get in, quick. President John.
I'll do it. Call him.
Mr. River. Get in the car.
Damn, old Mason, your nephew is brutal. He's exactly like you when you were young, same fire and all.
What good does that do? Just watch. That kid River is a slick old fox. He's never shown anyone any mercy. Your nephew's definitely got guts. But it's useless. Only old Mason himself can handle him. Kid, get in the car.
Okay.
Holy crap, look, it worked.
No way. How could Jackson King, that sleazeball businessman, actually be moved?
I told you. My nephew's grit is exceptional. Victor, don't forget what you just said. Pay up on the bet.
President River, I won't waste your time. Just give me 5 minutes to hear what our project is about.
No need to say more. That innovation venture at your company is way too ahead of its time, and the risk is too high. So, that's why I've never worked with your company. But I see in you Hansi Internationals, the shadow of that Mr. Young from before. So I've decided to give you a chance.
Really?
In a bit, I have a very important client. As long as you help me win him over, this project of your company, I'll sign it over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Rivers.
Mr. Carter, you're a very busy man. It's not easy to get a meeting with you. Come, a toast to you. You're too kind.
Mr. Carter. As for Seaview Group's Industrial Park Project, it's a key city development project. Are definitely not just selling factory build, we help you cut costs. Grab the incentives, expand capacity. If you work with us, you'll get tax rebates and equipment subsidies. I guarantee you, none of this is just talk.
Young man, you know our company's project even better than I do. Looks like you've really done your homework. President River, this kid, he's very capable. Have him finish all the liquor here, this contract. I'll sign it. Drink up.
Okay. I can still drink.
Mr. Chun, you can't go back on your word. Mr. Chun, if we join forces, we'll have a win-win partnership. Pleasure doing business. Pleasure doing business. Get in the car.
Okay.
See you another day. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Chun.
Mr. Jiang. The contract hasn't been signed yet.
Silly me. Zhao, here's the thing. I thought it over again, and I still think your company's project. It's too risky. I'm out. That's it.
Mr. River. Look, didn't you say? If I locked in the project for you, you'd sign the contract with me? How can you go back on your word?
Little Drew, you must be pretty new to this business, huh? Today, I'll give you a free lesson. You'd better remember it. From now on, you can't just trust anyone. The world is dangerous. Let's go.
Mr. River, please hear me out. I can still talk to you about it, Mr. River.
Little Dawn, what time is it? You're still asleep. Aren't you going to work?
Uncle,
What work?
it's been 15 days, and I still haven't closed the new C Group deal. According to the rules, I'll be fired. I'm sorry, Uncle. You gave me a great job, but I couldn't hold on to it. I really tried so hard, but I still fell just short.
The company hasn't said they're firing you, right? Go to work as usual today, since you've already done your best. The rest is up to fate. That's enough. Get up now. Already made breakfast. Come on, get up.
Hey, kid, didn't I tell you not to come in today? What, you won't leave? You're really not going?
The company hasn't fired me yet. Why should I leave?
Then I'm officially notifying you now. You're fired. Ouch! What a waste, these past 2 weeks. All for nothing. Lil Zane, if you want someone to blame yourself for being too dumb to pick the hardest one. In our line of work, this isn't a job just anyone can do.
Zachary, you're fired, so pack your stuff and get out. Who said he was fired? Hello, Mr. Vincent.
Mr. Vincent,
What brings you here?
Mr. River, what is this?
you must be little Zach, right?
Mr. River.
Mr. River came all the way to the company to bring you the contract. Congratulations, you got Seabreeze Group. A 600 million order. 600 million.
Only 70 million.
For the Pioneer 1 project, the first round funding is 70 million, but this project has 6 phases. That makes a total of 600 million.
Little Joey.
I came by today to apologize for what happened last night. I'm really sorry.
This is my apology and the contract.
Little Joey, about last night, don't take it to heart. Seriously, forget it. I hereby announce that Victor Zhao has secured an order worth 600 million for the company, and Project Innovate 1 will launch 6 months ahead of schedule. Effective now, he is promoted to Sales Department Supervisor. How is that possible? He really pulled it off. Team Lead. How did he get promoted to Supervisor? Are we doomed? What are you standing there for? Applaud.
In that moment, I ran through every possible reason, but later I found out. That night
Mr. Zhang's car.
was sabotaged by Uncle's hire, and the injuries on his face were caused by Uncle. Uncle tried to clear the way for me. There was one thing he was absolutely right about. All we can do is try our best. The rest is up to fate. Uncle, I respect you. Uncle, isn't that strange? That Mr. River used to be so cold, but today he actually brought the contract over himself. And for some reason, I got promoted to supervisor.
Maybe Mr. River suddenly grew a conscience. And felt bad about pushing around a young guy like you.
No, Uncle.
What about the bruise on Mr. River's face?
He looks like he got beaten up. He's a billionaire CEO. Who would dare lay a hand on him?
Enough of that. I've got good news for you. Today, I set you up on a blind date.
Huh?
Tomorrow is the weekend. Go meet her.
A blind date? Uncle, quit messing with me. I don't have a car, a house, or any savings. Who'd want me?
You don't need to worry about that. This girl is your uncle's. I won it back in a bet.
What? A bet?
Relax, this girl is solid. As soon as she heard you're my nephew, young Kingston, she got really interested in you.
Okay. Uncle, seriously, why pick such a huge place? I'm not that hungry. You order first.
Or maybe we should go somewhere else. The food here looks expensive too.
No, it's fine. You order.
Zane. Go take a look.
What are you doing here?
Mom, I'm having a meal with someone. That has nothing to do with you, right? Don't bother us while we're eating.
How can you talk to your mom like that? Still eating? This place is so expensive. You're a delivery guy. Can't you be more careful with money?
I earned this money myself. Why not spend it here?
Zhao Chen, your dad means well. How dare you talk back? It's hard to make money, so stop spending so recklessly.
What about you? Aren't you eating here? Why not me?
I'm your mother. Shouldn't I keep you in line?
Uncle, Auntie, this meal is on me. It has nothing to do with Julie and Zhao. We want to enjoy a quiet meal, so please leave.
Miss, you're my son's girlfriend, right? Oh, Jamie, honestly, you've got a girlfriend. And you didn't even tell the family? Miss, my son doesn't have much going for him. No car, no house, no skills. He can't even make money.
Mom, why are you saying all this?
You're trying to embarrass me. I'm your mother. If you're dating someone, shouldn't I check her out first? If I don't tell her about your real situation, what's wrong?
Real situation? What situation? Since I was little, all I ever wore were my big brother's hand-me-downs. I got a job. And give my paycheck to my big brother so he can cover the whole. I'm spending my own money to eat here. Tell me, am I your son or just the family's free ATM?
Hungjia, is this your truck driver brother? Why has he got no manners, shouting at his family like that? If he gets married, who knows how he'll treat his wife?
Zhao Chen, using your salary to bail me out? We're family. I used a little of your money. Do you have to be this petty? Didn't I give you an IOU?
An IOU?
Yeah.
If you hadn't said it, I would have forgotten. You owe me over $1 million. Now. Pay me back.
Come on, pay you back for what? Who asks her brother to pay her back? Besides, your brother's career is getting on track. Can't he help you too?
You don't have a proper job right now.
I don't care. I said before. Without you, I'd be better off.
You ungrateful brat. Give me the IOU.
Uncle, if you tear it up, it won't help. As long as Zachary Chin has the transfer records, legally speaking, you're still the ones who owe the money.
I owe money? A father spending his son's money is only natural, and you want us to pay it back? Waste of raising this loser. He's not half as capable as your brother, and still dares to eat here with no money. If you're broke, don't pretend to be rich.
Sir, your table just now came to 6,785 in total. Who will be paying? I'll do it.
What are you doing?
Who let you in here?
That's my card. Give me my card back.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Ethan, it's not what you think. Give this to your sister-in-law and have her pay the bill.
Why should I? You tell me not to waste money, not to pretend I'm rich, but what about you? You're spending my money here. How did I end up with parents like you?
It's your money. Why are you yelling? In this family, you're the most petty. Can't you learn from your older brother? Be more generous.
Haven't I been generous enough? For the past 9 years, I've worked to the bone and given every cent to the family. And the money on this card was for Uncle's treatment and medicine, and you took that too. In the end, you didn't even give me a house. Am I not generous enough, or are you too unfair?
Sean, how can you say that? It's different for you. You're only 28. The family has another place. Hang in there a few more years. Put up with it.
Haven't I had enough? Since we were kids, when have I not given in to you?
Zachary was right. He has no reason to keep giving in to you. I heard things about your family from his uncle. Sir, ma'am, if you're playing favorites, at least have—
This is our family business. It's not your place to judge. He's my son. I'll treat him however I want. I gave birth to and raised him. He'll owe me for life.
Exactly. She hasn't married into the family, yet she's lecturing his parents. She's an outsider. Who is she to speak here?
One last time. Are you paying back the money or not?
Why are you bringing up paying it back again? Look, didn't you take your uncle's disability benefits card? We didn't say anything about that either. We're family.
Don't mention my uncle to me. So you're not paying it back? I'm calling the police right now.
What are you trying to do?
Since you won't pay it back, I'll be straight with you. My uncle sent me all the transfer records. If you don't pay up, I'll see you in court.
Zhao Chen, are you crazy? Your brother's a civil servant. You'll ruin him.
If I don't ruin him, ruin myself?
Shut up. How did I end up with an unfilial son? Your brother's older and more promising. Of course we put him first in everything. What's wrong? It's little money. We never said we wouldn't pay you back.
Sean, can you be sensible? Once our family has money, we'll pay you back.
Money again. When are you going to have money? Forget it. I never expected to get the money back. I ask that you act like you don't know me. You never had a son like me. I'm begging you.
What is wrong with this family?
Well, you really are something.
Other than yelling louder, what can you even do? You don't want us meddling in your life? Fine, I'll just wait and see. Let's see what a worthless loser like you can make of yourself without us. What a disgrace. Go.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Sir, that old gentleman said you're his son. He asked you to pay for his table.
I'll do it. Excuse me, sir. Please help me buy some gauze from the pharmacy across the street. Thank you.
I'll do it. I'm sorry. This is our first time meeting, and you had to see me make a fool.
It's okay. My uncle told me about your family situation. To be honest, I think I can never fully repay my parents for raising me, but you've been paying them back for 20 years. That should be enough by now.
Honestly, I've wanted to end this for a long time. I want my own life too. But every time, it never works out the way I want. Let's not talk about that anymore. You've seen what my family is like. I don't think we're right.
Don't say that so soon. It's like this dish. It may be expensive, but if you don't try it, how do you know it's not to your taste?
Morning.
Good morning.
For the next 3 months, I'm putting all my energy into my work.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I've always believed that as long as I work hard enough. Everyone, I've got some good news for you. The Long Rise Group deal is ours. As long as I make enough money, I can have a life of my own. Things were getting better day by day. And me, in the middle of all the hustle. And found love too. Yuding, what brings you here?
Director Zhao, working this hard. You're the only one in this building with the lights still on.
Tomorrow is the sales review meeting. Mr. Wenxiang will sit in too. So I need to go over the documents one last time.
Hongda Building Materials, Yonghui Trading, Prosper Tech. Weren't these the dead-end deals the sales department tried to close before? You've been here 3 months and wrapped them up.
How do you know these were the dead-end deals in our department?
Doesn't it say so on the computer?
Come to think of it, this is because of the director. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't have to work this hard. You've been with the company for over 3 months. I haven't seen her, she doesn't come to work. And she doesn't handle anything. I really don't know how she got that position.
Maybe she's away on a business trip, right? All right. You should stop pushing yourself so hard. If you work this hard, how are the other managers supposed to survive? Sometimes you have to learn the ways of office politics. If you get results, you'll make enemies.
I already have. Lately, Lin Zhou and Deputy Director Wang have been giving me a hard time. At tomorrow's meeting, they definitely won't behave. But I'm not scared. The results are right there.
You still think the workplace is too simple. All right, stop working late and grab something to eat. After that, take me home.
Okay, whatever you say. Over 3 months, closed 3 dead deals, Brandway Building Supplies, Oceanic Trade, and Ruifeng Tech. The contracts are signed, and they're now going through the process. My summary for this quarter.
Zach, sales department. These 3 deals hadn't closed in 6 months. Nice work. Wait a second. Director Vincent, Zhao Chen stole our credit. What do you mean? These 3 dead deals. It was clearly me and Supervisor William, who followed up on them for half a year. They were about to be signed, and he took advantage of supervisor position while we weren't paying attention. They snatched it right out from under me.
That's nonsense. The clients have never met you. I staked out those 3 deals myself and drank with them. I drank till I threw up close to them. You never met the clients, so how can you call it poaching?
Owen, stop arguing. Right here are the chat records of Team Lead Woods and me following up with these 3 companies, plus the preliminary letters of intent. Xander, what's going on? There really are records here of Supervisor Warren communicating with them.
That's impossible. They never met the clients. The clients don't know them.
The evidence is solid. What else do you have to say? You want to step on us to climb up? No chance.
This evidence has to be fake. For these 3 deals in the past 3 months, I've slept less than 4 hours a day. How could they end up being their credit?
Zhao, it's not that I don't trust you, but in the company with black and white evidence like this, if you have no proof, how can I help you? President Wen Qiang, scum like Zhao Chen, with no bottom line, stealing other people's work, is a disgrace to the sales department. I suggest we fire him immediately. We cannot keep company with someone like him. No wonder he got promoted fast. He was stealing other people's credit. What a shameless jerk. Zhao, if you really did this, the company really can't keep you. But if you have proof this deal was done by you...
Director Winston, I have proof.
Talking tough? What proof do you have?
Every time I spoke to clients, I kept records. I have chat logs and call recordings saved on my computer. I'll show everyone right now. How is that possible? It's all gone. Where are my logs and recordings?
Supervisor Dawson, where's your proof? Or do you not have any at all? Or did you delete it because you got scared? Quit pretending. What else do you have to say? If you can't show any proof, then pack your things and get out.
It was you. Last night, I worked late into the night to sort out these files. You must have messed with my computer.
You can't just make false accusations. Are you feeling guilty yourself? So you deleted it and now you're trying to frame us? President Wen Qiang, the facts are already clear. Please announce a dismissal now. Zhao, since you have no evidence, then we can only follow company policy.
I'd like to see who dares fire him.
Yuding. Mr. Xie. Shay. Director Shay. What brings you to the office? Director Shay. The
Director.
Yvette. So you're the mysterious Director Shay from our sales department who's never shown up before.
Surprise, didn't see it coming. Bet you didn't expect me to be your boss. Manager Warren, bullying my people while I was away, huh?
No,
I heard from way outside the meeting room that Zachary was trying to steal your deal.
Director Shay. It's true. Look, we got the chat logs and the letter of intent as proof.
You call these edited chat logs evidence? Open your eyes and take a good look. What? This is what real evidence looks like.
This is it.
This is the surveillance footage of Zion Zhao meeting with clients from 3 companies. And this is a clarification recording the clients sent in person. I found footage of manager Warren bribing the janitor.
I didn't.
He snuck into Zion Zhao's office at midnight and deleted files from the computer.
Director Shay, this is a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding. Can surveillance footage misunderstand you?
But Director Shay.
No buts. You 2 losers. My call. Fire them both. Guards.
President Vincent.
Director Shane, please spare us this time. Director Zach, I was wrong. Please put in a good word for me. I admit it.
Director Zach. Now you know how brutal workplace can be. If I hadn't been keeping an eye on things, you stubborn mule, you'd have gone down hard today.
Yvonne. Are you really the director? Then why have you never told me?
Your uncle told me not to. He was afraid you'd turn me down if you knew. So, I had to get to know you first as an ordinary person. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I'm not just your director, I'm also President Shane's daughter.
Huh.
Dad, how did I do?
You're not even married yet, and you're already taking a side. I really got the short end of the bet with old Yang.
Could the bet Uncle mentioned before have been with President Wenxiang? Uncle even knows President Wenxiang? Then who exactly is he? Yuding. You. Are you President Wenxiang's daughter?
As genuine as it gets.
I see.
Zane, Yvette is right. You can't just throw yourself into work. You need to learn the ways of the workplace, the open attacks and the hidden shots. If anything comes up later, just come to me.
President Victor. I still can't quite wrap my head around it.
Even if you can't, you still have to. My precious daughter here. I lost her to your uncle in a bet. From now on, she's in your hands. If you ever dare mistreat her, I'll never let you off.
A bet? President Wenxiang. My uncle? Who exactly is he? And how are you 2 so close?
Why don't you ask your uncle yourself? Anyway, your uncle is way too sly, but when it comes to you, he's really been nothing but good.
Hello, Mom.
Zhao Chen, get to first hospital. Your dad had a stroke, passed out. The doctor issued a critical condition notice. Can you come, please?
His illness has what to do with me? Didn't you say it yourselves? That you don't have a son like me?
How can you be so heartless? He's your real father. I'm begging you, okay?
Begging me won't help. Since he says he doesn't have a son like, then let him go find my older brother.
Zane, even if they've treated you badly, he's still your biological father. If something happens to him and you're not there, I'm afraid your mom and brother will cling to you even more. Go on. Just do it to shut them up. I'll go with you.
Okay.
Doctor.
The patient's in critical condition. We need to operate right away. Have you prepared the $200,000 for the surgery?
How could we possibly have that kind of money?
Just figure it out as soon as you can.
What do we do? Zhao Chen. You're here just in time. You heard all that, right? Your dad's hanging by a thread. As his son, go pay the money now.
I'll pay. Mom. If I hadn't come today, would you have had no money for the surgery? We're both your sons. Why should I pay for all of it? It's not like I print money. You ask for 200 grand the second you open your mouth. Or is it that Big Brother is just for show?
Zhao Chen, when are you going to grow up? If I had money, I'd definitely spend it all on Dad's treatment. But right now, I'm broke, aren't I?
No money. Big Brother. Just got a house. Why not sell one and get cash?
Sell the house? No way.
Are you crazy? Your sister-in-law is pregnant. Your brother's house can't sell. That's the root of our Zhao family.
He won't sell the house, so I have to pay for everything? Or do you think you still haven't sucked me dry yet?
What do you mean, suck you dry? Your dad is still on the operating table. As his son, shouldn't you be paying something?
Son. My brother is a son too. Why don't you make him pay?
Sean, have you had enough? Are we even the same? Mom and Dad have always been proud of me. Giving me the apartment was about my future too. If I sold the apartment, that would be real betrayal.
Betrayal? Fine. Then wait, if you won't pay surgery, Dad can die in the hospital.
How can you be so heartless? I know you have money. Hurry up and bring it.
Mom's right. It's not just about the money. I'll be busy with work, so I won't have time to keep coming. From now on, while Dad's in the hospital, you have to take care of him too.
You people. You're really beyond saving. I actually felt sorry for Dad. I came here just to see him. I didn't expect this. You deserve less sympathy. If that's the case, then if Dad dies today, it'll be on you.
Auntie. Since they're both sons, the cost should be split evenly. And staying with him should be 1 day for Zach and 1 day for the eldest brother. That's fair. Don't push us too far.
What do you know? Zachary Chen's brother is a civil servant. Can that job wait? Besides, Zachary Chen is a delivery guy. So what if he takes days off?
Ma'am, that's really unreasonable. If that's how it is, then we really won't help you anymore.
You think you can say that and walk away? You're an outsider who hasn't married into this family. Stay out of it. This is a family matter. We don't need you telling what to do.
Fine. Since this is the kind of people you are. Zachary Chen, not paying this money today. Let's go.
Okay. I knew I shouldn't have come today. Whether Dad lives or dies, it's got nothing to do with me.
Stop right there. Then give me 60%. I'll figure out the rest myself. He's out. Sean, your dad's awake. Come quick and see him.
You ungrateful son. I almost died, and you didn't even care. What a waste raising you all these years.
Dad. You just got out of surgery. You've already got the energy to curse people out. Looks to me like you're not that sick.
You.
Ethan, since you've already paid the bill, see it through. Quit your job and take care of your dad full-time in the hospital. Anyway, you don't have a real job, so just do your part for the family.
Mom's right. I skipped work to come. Have to go back later. Sean. Later, you need to help out at home too.
Quit your job. If I quit, who's gonna support me? You?
Sean, we gave birth to you and raised you. We ask you to care for your dad in the hospital, and you can't do that? How did you turn out like this? Do you even have a conscience?
I've already paid the 100,000. I've done all I can. As for him, he's got nothing to do with me. Don't bother me again. Even if you die, it has nothing to do with me.
You
little bastard. Where'd this little bastard get so much money? 100,000. He paid up just like that.
Yeah. Days ago, could barely afford food. How did he do it so fast? Xavier, ask around and look into it.
Okay. Hey, old buddy. Help me check something. Okay. Got it. Thanks.
How is it?
Dad, Mom. I found out. Ethan Carter is a sales manager at Oceanic International, the biggest company in the city, earning $1 million.
What? $1 million?
That kid? It's only been a few months. How did his pay jump so much? I thought he was still making deliveries.
Mom. Look at Ashton. He's clueless. He makes $1 million a year and won't give Dad money for Dad's medical bills.
Jaden. If you want to buy a car, your brother has to pay for it. What's wrong, son?
We're done for. Mom, this is bad. I got a text from work. Says I skipped work during office hours caused a bad impact, and now I'm being suspended.
What?
Mom, I told you boss wouldn't approve my leave, but you made me come to the hospital. Now I've lost my job.
What are we supposed to do? You're the only one in this family with a secure job. If you lose it, where will your dad put his pride?
You too. Why are you panicking? Isn't Adrian Zhao a senior executive at a big company now? He must have a way. Go find him now. Pull some strings. And if that doesn't work, have him pay to make it go away.
Right, exactly, son. Let's go, now. Quick.
Drew, 2 people outside say they're your family. They insist on seeing you.
Okay.
Sean.
What are you doing here? I've already paid half medical bills. I work here. You need to leave now. Don't make me late for work.
Son. I didn't expect your workplace to be this impressive. You've really made it. Your brother got suspended from work. You have to help him.
You want me to help him? Weren't you saying he was a big shot? How can I help him? I can't.
You can't leave him to die. If your brother loses his job, our family is finished. Hurry up and pull strings to fix this for him.
He was suspended for his own mistake. What's that to do?
Wow, Zephyr Dawn, now that you've made it, you don't recognize your own family anymore? We're all family.
Family? The only time you treat me like family is when you're in trouble and need my help. When else have you treated me like family? I can't do this for you. Just leave.
Zane Cole. How can you talk to me? I'm big brother.
You cold-hearted. We raised you all these years, and you treat your brother like this?
I already told you. When I signed that severance agreement, I stopped having family. Now get out. Security, throw them out.
Zane Cole, just you wait.
Zane Cole, you'll pay for this. Just you wait. Did it go through yet? Oh, come on. Zane Cole.
You heartless brat.
Your brother's done for, and I don't want to live anymore either.
If I don't get serious, this won't end. I wasn't going to take it this far, but you forced me to. Here's a lawyer's letter. Now, either pay back what you owed me, or I'll officially sue in court to recover those 2 houses. Instead of making a scene here, think about how you're going to defend yourselves.
This. Zachary Chen. Are you crazy? What kind of son forces his own parents to pay back money?
I'm furious, you ungrateful son. Today, I'm going to beat you no matter what.
Dad. You just got off the operating table, and you're already thinking about going back to the hospital. The one making you mad isn't me, it's yourself.
You little punk, you finally learned your lesson. Look at you. If you treated them like this sooner, they wouldn't have pushed their luck so far.
Uncle, I can't forgive them. Every time I think about how they've treated you like a dog all these years, I get so mad I could die. Uncle.
You've suffered all these years. Haven't suffered. They may be your parents. And my own sister, but no matter what you decide to do in the future, your uncle will always support you.
By the way, Uncle, what is your relationship with President Winston?
Huh. Old Shane. Well, he was just an old friend I did business with. Let's not talk about him. Anyway, what you need to do now is work hard and look after your future. I've already paved the way for you.
Okay. Come in.
Director Zane, Mr. Vincent personally asked you to take over the Dragon Soar Group project. He said project has to move forward as soon as possible. This is a tough one.
Leave it to me.
Sorry, Chairman Chase isn't here. Sorry, sir. Chairman Chase still isn't here.
Chairman Chase, Zhao Chen from Vast Sea International. This proposal was tailored for you.
You again. Front desk said you came by a few times. You're pretty persistent, kid. Fine, I'm tired today. I'll give you 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you, Chairman Wade. Look at these key points. This is the proposal I personally made for your company. If you're satisfied, I'll personally put together the project plan for you next.
Done.
Wow. You're amazing. I'm good at closing clients. What if it's a planning project? I'm an uneducated high school grad. I really can't handle that.
So how are you going to reward me?
If promoted this time, I'll treat you to a big meal.
Just a big meal. Congrats, President Zachary. You broke Oceanic International's fastest promotion record. The company is talking about you as a legend.
And half the credit for that legend goes to you. If it weren't for you, I'd have been torn apart already.
Good that you know. From now on, you big shot director.
Will be working for me for life to pay it back. Okay. Hello, who's this?
Little Chen, my son, you have to save our family this time.
You switched numbers to call me. What exactly do you want? I've already said it. I have nothing to do with you.
Your brother is finished. He was fired from his job. The family doesn't have a penny coming, and your dad needs medicine every day. That costs too much money. You can't just watch us die.
He got fired for bringing it on himself. When you gave him 2 apartments. When you said he brought honor to the family, why not think of this day?
How can you say that? He's your brother. You're a director at a big company, making $1 million a year. You should be giving us 50 grand a month, no, 100 grand to support us. Isn't that only right?
Support you? I've said it. I cut ties with you long ago. From me, you won't get a cent.
Zane, you bitch. How could you be so heartless? We'll make trouble at your company and make sure you lose your director job.
Suit yourself.
Come take a look, everyone. This is the sales director of Vast Ocean International. He doesn't even care whether his own mother lives or dies. He eats and drinks in luxury while leaving me out in the cold.
Enough.
Vast Ocean International, not your home.
We won't let you run wild here.
Director Zephyr finally decided to come down? Little star, let's be straight with each other. I lost my job and now you're a director at this company. Just get me a department manager position. Buy the family another car to get around. Send 50 grand home every month. Then we'll call it even.
50 grand? Seriously? A manager buying a car? 50 grand? Zane Ford, are you out of your mind or still half asleep? Think Ocean Crest International belongs to your family? Let me tell you something. I'd rather throw this money into the water than give a dime to a selfish parasite like you.
Ungrateful brat.
Who are you calling a parasite? You ungrateful brat. If I hadn't brought you into this world, you wouldn't be where you are today.
Everything I have today, I earned by working day and night. Ungrateful, every penny I made over 9 years went to this family. And you? You even stole the money meant to save Uncle's life. And you still dare talk to me about gratitude?
Why you?
Security. Throw these 3 troublemakers out, and if they ever come back in, you can pack your things and leave too.
Zane Shaw, you're gonna die a horrible death.
You'll get what's coming to you.
Security, you'll get what's coming too.
Zane Shaw, stop being a coward and get out here. You bastard, open the door. Who do you think you are, putting on airs in the office? So you finally decided to open the door. You really think you're something special, don't you? I looked into you. Didn't you just use that lunatic to latch onto the Shaw family? You're nothing but a kept lackey.
Where's Jasper Young? Where's Lunatic? Did he die in there? You freeloaded off our family for over 10 years and bled us dry, and now you're even filming this to cut ties with us. He's a madman worse than a dog. Back then, I should have strangled him with an iron chain right in the doghouse.
That's too vicious.
I was wondering who it was.
So it's my dear sister. I didn't expect that after all these years. Your mouth is as poisonous as ever.
You psycho. You've got nerve showing up. You ate our food, lived off us, and dared to take my son away. I'll beat you to death.
Touch him again. You, all these years. You kept Uncle chained up in the yard with an iron chain. And made him sleep in a doghouse. And you call that raising him? You people are worse than beasts.
Who the hell are you calling beasts, you little bastard? You've got a lot of nerve.
Zane Shaw, what are you talking about? Who treated him like a dog? Stop talking. Don't you know family shame shouldn't be public?
Now you know what fear feels like?
I'm saying it anyway. Today I'll let everyone see. You glamorous members of the Zhao family. How filthy your hearts really are under that skin. Folks, neighbors. Since you're all here today, take a good look at my wonderful parents. And my wonderful big brother. More than 10 years ago, got into high school. Uncle gave me 100,000 yuan for school. But my mother took it and handed it to my older brother to buy civil service exam prep books and pave his way.
100 grand? Back then, 100 grand was a lot. As parents, you were way too unfair.
I dropped out at 16 to drive trucks. I did that for 9 whole years. I was hauling day and night, not even able to get a hot meal. I paid off the 1.2 million mortgage. And what happened? You transferred both apartments to my older brother and kicked me out. How can you call yourselves parents?
Why don't you dare make false accusations. Those houses were given to me by my parents.
That was my hard-earned money. Even worse. I sold the truck I used to make a living. To raise money for Uncle's treatment. And while I was away, they snuck into my house and cleaned it out. Then they used it on this bastard's wedding to show off.
How can they steal life-saving money? Are they even human? Worse than animals. Exactly.
Little Ethan. Mom's begging you, please stop talking.
Mom, now you know what shame feels like. I'm telling you. I have your transfer records. I have the footage of you stealing money. If you dare harass us again, I'll hand it all over to the police and I'll see you in court.
You. Go, get up, go. Stop making a scene here.
Just you wait. Go, go, go.
If it hurts, cry. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Getting stabbed in the heart again and again by the one you love would hurt anyone.
Uncle. Do you think I'm really their biological son? How could anyone be so cruel to their own son? Just now. I really wanted to send them to prison.
I think you did the right thing today. Giving in only makes them worse. If it's over, it's over. Your life from now on shouldn't be dragged down by those awful people.
Do you really not hate them? They locked you in the backyard like a dog for all those years.
More than hating them, what I'm more grateful for is that after I woke up, you were the one who stayed by my side. For you, all of this means nothing to me. Sister. Brother-in-law. Do you really think I, Jasper Young, am some mad dog you can push around? After more than a decade of living worse than dirt, it's time you paid it back with interest. Walter. Start the original plan now. I want the Zhao family ruined within half a month. Xavier. I want you to throw them in prison as fast as possible, no matter what charges you use. The longer the sentence, the better.
Don't worry, Mr. Young. We're gathering 3 categories of direct evidence against them. First, 1. Direct proof that they illegally confined and abused you. Second, evidence that the Zhao family embezzled your personal assets, including relocation funds and subsidy payments. Third, and most fatal of all, they're suspected of extortion and stealing Mr. Zephyr Zhao's property.
Old Young, your sister's family is truly disgusting. They even tried to destroy their own brother and son.
I don't just want them ruined. And make sure they go to prison with nothing left.
Don't worry, Mr. Young. These 3 types of evidence form a perfect chain. We can pursue civil damages and criminal charges at the same time. Greg and his wife will get at least 3 years. As for Henry, with the huge amount involved, 7 years minimum is certain.
Good. Attorney Reed, do it. Hold on. Remember, this must stay absolutely secret until we move in. Luke must not catch even the slightest hint of this. That boy's too soft-hearted. Those villains.
Let me do it. I'm his uncle, okay?
Zhao Chen, left or right?
A little to the left.
Like this.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Come on, careful. Come on. Time to eat. Dinner's ready. Come on. Come on. Let's celebrate little Chen's housewarming.
Uncle. Yuding. Thank you all. Because of you. In these 28 years. Today is the first time I felt it. A real home.
From now on, this is our forever safe haven.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Medicine. I'm out of my medicine. Yulian, go buy me some more medicine.
Buy medicine? With what money? That damn Zachary Chen. I called him many times and he blocked me every time. He really doesn't care about me anymore.
Don't mention that ungrateful bastard. I went to a job interview today. The moment they checked my file, they told me to get lost. And you? It's all that damned old hag's fault for giving birth to a jinx like you.
Karma. This is all karma. Back then, if we hadn't pushed Ethan so hard, if we left even a little room, we'd be the chief director's parents by now.
What nonsense are you talking about? I'm his mother.
I gave birth to him and raised him.
We're out of options, bro. Tomorrow I'll go kneel downstairs at his place. Let's see if he can afford to lose face like that. Come and take a look. It's the sales director of Vast Ocean International. He's driving us to our deaths. He lives high on the hog while leaving us with nothing to survive on. Come and take a look. It's the sales director of Vast Ocean International.
Even if the parents were wrong, this is way too far.
I heard the son is
A senior executive at Vast Ocean. What kind of character is...
How are they fit to be executives?
That sales director at Vast Sea International is trying to drive us to death.
They don't even want to keep the last shred of dignity. Even if I hate them even more. Seeing them surrounded and stared at.
Zane Shaw. Snap out of it. This isn't an apology, it's moral blackmail. As long as you go downstairs today, even if you only give 10 grand, you'll never get rid of them for the rest of your life. Think about what happened to your uncle back then.
Head of security.
Director Parker. I'm here.
Go downstairs and tell them. I won't give them a single cent. If they keep making trouble downstairs and ruin my reputation, I'll call the police right away. I'm not seeing them.
It's Director Dawson. Director Dawson said if anyone causes trouble again, he'll call the cops and have them locked up.
He really doesn't care about us anymore. We're done for.
Mom. Let's go now. Go, hurry. Chairman Young, every evidence chain's link is airtight. Every transfer, every statement, and those photos from back then. It's all here. Just give the order, and the Zhao family can be wiped out anytime.
Those beasts. Old Yang, you suffered. This matter can't just end like this.
Let it go. How could we just let it go? They owe me. They owe little Chen too. They can pay it back with the rest of their lives in prison. Oh, right. That loser, Zane Howard. The wedding he had before. Was it in the ballroom at the Platinum Grand Hotel?
Yes, Chairman Young, that's the best hotel in the city. Back then, Orion was there. They humiliated him in public.
Go book that banquet hall for me. Set it up like it was back then.
Old Mason, what are you trying to do?
Where I fell back then is where I'll crush them. In that same place. I'm settling this blood debt with the House of Orion, more than 10 years overdue. Go. In my name. Send an invitation to the Chow family.
Yes, sir.
Shane. The reason I asked you here today is because there's something very important. I need to tell you honestly.
Actually, my uncle. Are you trying to say you're the founder of Vast Ocean International? The billionaire Chairman Young?
You figured it out a long time ago.
Uncle, I'm not stupid. Think about it. Yuding is rich heiress. Why would she fall for a poor guy like me? And I also heard people say, the founder of Vast Sea International is also surnamed Young. Putting all these pieces together. If I couldn't figure it out, then I shouldn't be sales director anymore.
Sean. I didn't mean to keep it from you. I was just afraid that once my identity was out, you'd feel distant from me. It'll feel awkward. Zhao Chen. Don't blame your uncle for lying to you.
Uncle. Please hear me out. Whether you're my crazy uncle or a billionaire chairman, in my heart, you'll always be the one who sold everything to put me through school. The only family who truly cared for me and loved me. I can't thank you enough. How could I blame you?
Good boy. Ethan. Since you already know, I won't hide it from you anymore. I've gathered all the evidence of the Zhao family's crimes. Tomorrow, the Platinum Joy Hotel, I'll hold a public trial and report him. Get justice for the two of us.
Okay. For all the justice we've been denied we have to win it back. Uncle. No matter where you go, I'll follow you. This fight, I'll stand with you till the very end.
Little Chen. Do you remember this place? A few months ago, they forced you to kneel and beg for life-saving money. That day, your uncle couldn't protect your dignity.
Uncle. It's all in the past. Today is the day we take everything back. No matter where you go, I'll stay with you.
Okay.
Chairman Young, the Chow family 3 have arrived at the hotel entrance. Looks like they think some big shot is here to sponsor them today.
Sponsor. Today, I'll sponsor them with a pair of silver bracelets. Let them in.
Little Chen, mommy's good boy, I'm begging you. I was wrong. Please ask your uncle to let mommy go. We don't want to go to jail.
Son. Dad is begging you. It's all because Dad was foolish. Please save your brother, son.
Zhao Chen, it's all my fault. I'm a beast. It's all my fault. Zhao Chen, please give our whole family a way to survive, okay?
You stole the 100 grand I saved for my uncle's treatment.
I even knelt and begged you.
Right outside the operating room. You slapped me while I was paying the bill. Over these 9 years. Nearly 2 million yuan. Whatever I owed you. Even my life. I've paid it all back. Starting today. Whether you live or die. Whether it's a bullet or a jail cell. It has nothing to do with me, Zachary. Uncle. Let's go.
Lawyer William. Hand over all the original evidence. From today to the police. I want to see the arrest warrant today.
Scenic Hill. There was a reason for what happened back then. You were already out of your mind. If we hadn't stopped you, you would have run off. What then? We were doing it for your own good.
For my own good, fine. Then let me show you my second piece of evidence. Every hard-earned dollar Little Morning made from long-haul work over the past 9 years adds up to $2 million. You drained your younger son's marrow dry, just to fill your elder son's bottomless pit. 2 houses. You gave them both to this man. You even stole the 100 grand Little Chen gave me to save my life. Tell me, do you still deserve to be called parents? Don't tell me. It was all for Little Chen's sake.
This is our family business. A father spending his son's money is only natural.
Mr. Shaw, under our criminal law, what you've done already amounts to theft and embezzlement.
What?
What?
Uncle, none of this has anything to do with me. It was all my parents' fault. They forced me to do it.
Shut up. Let me help refresh your memory. You bribed a former employee of Vast Ocean Group. Tried to frame Adrian Zhao. You think I don't know? You'd even set up and smear your own brother. Trash like you doesn't deserve to live in the light.
It's over. It's over. It's all over. What? No way.
Vast Ocean International.
The biggest company in this city. You're insane. How could you possibly be the hidden chairman of Vast Ocean International?
So Zhao Chen being able to become an executive at Vast Ocean International was all arranged by you.
You guessed right. Old Wu. Put it on the big screen.
Kingsley. What is this? What are you doing?
What are you doing? You chained me up like a dog for over 10 years. You took my subsidy money. You stole my relocation payout. You fed me dog food every day. When you did all that, did you ever think, even for a second, to feel any guilt? Tell me.
Is this enough?
To keep you behind bars for life.
Jing Shan. I was wrong. I'm your real sister. Back then, our family was poor. I had no choice. Please forgive me this once. I'll kneel and beg.
Shut up. Don't call yourself my sister ever again. In the middle of a snowstorm, you locked me in a roofless woodshed and left me freezing with a high fever. Zhao Guofu. You broke my ribs with a stick. And that is what you call having no choice. To me, you are nothing but demons in human skin.
That's right. I already cut all ties with you. But you still kept coming after me again. Come suck my blood. Today. It's time to settle this score for good.
Little J. Which big boss did you say wanted to see us? Could it be your old boss wants to promote you?
Mom. Look. Why are there so many reporters and lawyers here?
Julian Young. What are you doing here? Zhao Chen.
What the hell is this?
What? You don't recognize me anymore? Sis. Brother-in-law.
What does this mean?
What do you mean? I asked you here today for no other reason. I'm settling this with you once and for all. This debt is over 10 years overdue.
Settling what? What debt? You're a freeloading lunatic. You've lived in our house for over 10 years. I haven't settled the score with you.
Shut up.
Lunatic.
Open your damn eyes and look carefully. I'm founder of Vast Ocean International, chairman of a trillion-dollar conglomerate. Ethan Young.
Now the court is in session. All rise. Defendants Victor Zhao and Lily Yang are guilty of abuse, unlawful detention, and theft. The evidence is conclusive. Punishment for multiple crimes.
The sentence is 7 years in prison.
All illegal gains will be confiscated.
Defendant Henry Zhao
Is guilty of embezzlement and sentenced to 5 years in prison.
The 2 properties tied to his name will be forcibly transferred by law.
and returned to the victim, Ethan Zhao.
I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. Mom, save me. Mom, I don't want to go to jail. Save me, Mom.
We're holding this meeting today mainly to announce a major personnel appointment. In view of Ethan Zhao's outstanding contributions to the company over the past year. With the approval of the board, Ethan Zhao is appointed Vice President of Vast Ocean International Group with full responsibility for the core business.
That's way too big a leap for me. I didn't finish high school. I'm just a truck driver. You want me to run the chip business right away? I'm afraid I won't do it well. What if I ruin your reputation?
President said Zhao. Since when did you become so unsure of yourself? That grit, not turning back till you hit the wall. And that sharp eye for projects. Can't learn this from a degree.
Zhao Chen. Hanhai International is my empire. But I value your ability and potential more. Go all in. If the sky falls, your uncle will hold it up for you.
Zhao Chen. I'm trusting you with my most precious daughter. If you dare make her suffer even a little in this lifetime, I, Xiao and Qiang, will never let you off.
Dad, don't worry. In this life, I'll protect her with my life. Today, I want to thank someone. He didn't give me life, but he gave me a second chance to be reborn. When everyone else abandoned me, he was the one who told me that a person should live with dignity. Uncle. Back then, you sold all to keep me safe. From now on, I'll take care of you when you're old. I'll back you up. You are my real dad.
Good son. Your uncle didn't spoil you for nothing. Okay. Mom. Xiao Chen and I came to see you. You loved Zhao Chen the most when you were alive. This boy has made you proud. He's now the backbone of Vast Sea International. He's about to take over the company's core business. Now your spirit can rest in peace. You can finally close your eyes without worry.
Grandma. Don't worry. As long as I have food, my uncle will never go hungry. I, Zhao Chen, swear I'll honor my uncle like my own father for the rest of my life. I'll protect him and keep him safe forever.
Zhao Chen. There's something buried in my heart for over 10 years.
Uncle. Go ahead, I'm listening.
You've always thought that I went mad back then. It was because the business failed. And the shock drove him insane. But that's not true. The company I built from scratch, Oceanwide Group, was at a critical stage before going public. The partner I trusted most teamed up with your aunt and emptied all the company's funds. They even took our core technology and fled overseas.
How could they be so cruel? And after that, Uncle.
Something even worse came next. Someone deliberately exposed where I was and ruined me completely. I didn't get a chance to hide from the debt. The loan sharks drove me into...
Who sold you out?
It was your father, Victor Zhao, your dear old dad. For a measly commission of 100 grand, he sold me out completely. Later, I lost my mind after the shock. He didn't just take all my money. He kept me chained up like a dog for more than 10 years. He did it just to watch me, a man who used to be a billionaire, wag my tail for mercy under his feet like an animal.
That monster. He's worse than a beast. He's not even human, Uncle. I'm sorry. I spent all these years paying that family's debt, but I still let you suffer so much. Don't worry. This score has been settled by heaven. For life, I promise you. As long as I, Zhao Chen, am here, I won't let anyone lay a finger on you. Whoever dares hurt you, I will never let them go.
My wonderful little Zach, in just 1 year, you made our vast ocean group's chip division thrive like never before. Now in the whole business world, who doesn't know the great name Zhao Chen? Even old Sam now praises you to me every day, saying I have a wonderful son-in-law.
Uncle, don't flatter me. If it weren't for you plotting everything behind the scenes, I'd still be driving that truck. This $100 billion empire is the confidence you gave me.
Little Chen, you're wrong. I did pave the way for you, but you still had to be able to walk it yourself. What you've achieved now, you earned with your own hands.
Uncle, have some more meat. After work, Zachary ran all over town to get you this freshly sliced beef.
My nephew's wife really is thoughtful. Kid, you must have done a lifetime's worth of good deeds to marry such a wonderful wife.
Uncle, you're playing favorites way too much. I bought this beef, and she gets all the credit.
What, you got a problem with that?
President Zachary.
No, no way. My lady wife is always right.
That's more like it.
Uncle. Yvette. The first half of my life, I lived in a nightmare. Being crushed, drained dry like a leech was on me. I thought my whole life, it all went to hell like this. Luckily, heaven was watching. It made me understand what a vampire is, and what real family means. Thank you. You didn't just give me a second chance. You gave me a real family. This drink, to our present, and to the bright future we're growing into. Cheers.